I'm tired today. I probably can see it in my face. I had a really bad night last night. Well, I always have a bad night because you see, I've got a sleep disorder. It's taken a long while to actually get it properly diagnosed. But the official term is periodic limb movement disorder, which basically means that I twitch a lot during the night. Yeah, it sounds funny, but it stops me from actually getting into the deep phase of sleep which you need to fully rejuvenate yourself. And lately, compounded with that, I've also started to suffer from insomnia. Great. So not only when I do sleep do I not get into the deep sleep I need, I also now can't actually get to sleep in the first place. Brilliant. Yeah, so I went to the doctors a few weeks ago and got some more sleeping tablets again, because sometimes I find that's the only thing that helps. I mean, I have tried the ones that you buy over the counter at chemists, or those herbal ones that you can get. I've tried both of those and they don't really do anything to me. They don't even touch my problem. And I have actually even had instances where they prescribed sleep tablets which are much stronger than the ones you can buy in like Boots or a normal chemist or whatever, where even they have not actually touched my problem, and I'm still awake at like 5, 6 in the morning, and then I'll fall asleep for a few hours and then wake up again. It's really bad because it's difficult, because it's like I'm suffering from severe sleep deprivation every day, and it makes doing everyday things a chore, because I mean, like, normal people would be fine going out to work or going out for shopping or for a fun day, spending time with their families, whatever. But I know after a couple of hours I'll be wiped out, and I need to have a lay down for a bit, for a nap. And even when I do take the sleeping tablets, you'd think I'd be better the next day, but I'm not, because the sleeping tablets, they have to be so strong to make me fall asleep, but they're so strong that I end up being wiped out the next day because I'm just too tired to do anything. Then I'm just like a zombie the next day, which is what I've been like today, because I had a sleeping tablet last night. Didn't have one the night before because I'm trying not to take them every night because I don't want to rely on them. But the night before I was awake till 5 in the morning, and then had a few hours sleep, and then I had to get up. So I've tried. Well, I see a consultant at the hospital for my sleep. That's how it was diagnosed, as a sleep disorder. And I've tried practically every medication that they had available. Well, not practically, actually, literally every medication they had available. The only thing I find that's done anything is codeine tablets, which I'm on, which I think I'm going to have to actually see about increasing my dose, because they're starting to become less effective now, because they just calm down the twitchiness of my legs. Because I mean, I don't know if anyone else out there has heard of it, but there's a symptom called restless leg syndrome, and I have that severe problem with that, and that's linked to my periodic movement disorder in the night. Restless leg syndrome's horrible. If you've never had it before, I really don't recommend it. It's the closest way I could describe it would be if you actually have, imagine the bones inside your body itching, or Yeah, or imagine that like there's something crawling actually physically inside your bones in your body, and you can't do anything about it. You can't. There's no way to physically scratch it or anything like that. The only thing that seems to put it at ease is to constantly move your leg or your arm, whichever case it may be. It's always the extremities. It's called restless leg syndrome because it usually affects the legs, but I get it in my arms as well. But yeah, it's horrible, and you're really tired. You're absolutely exhausted, but you just can't fall asleep because you feel like you constantly need to move your leg or your arm or something all the time. I mean, there's been nights when I've constantly been doing this with my arm because it feels like I need to keep moving it, and it's horrible. And it can happen during the day as well, which is bad. As if I used to, years ago, work in a call centre, an office job, sitting down all day, and it suddenly happened during the day. My leg would start to feel twitchy, tingly, and it wasn't so bad during then because usually I'd be able to get up and have a few minutes walk for a break. But if you're driving, you can't do that. And it's happened to me whilst I'm driving before, and I'm actually driving long distances, and you're not really doing much with your legs. You're on the motorway, and all you've got your foot on the accelerator, and your other foot's not really doing much. And then suddenly I get the tingling sensation in my right leg, which is on the accelerator. And all I want to do is move my foot and press it down, but I can't do that because if you do that, you can end up crashing. So that's a problem. But yeah, the only thing that seems to calm it down is the codeine tablets I'm on. Although recently it's started to get worse again, so I think I might end up having to increase my dose of those. But yeah, I mean, I was hoping to have a productive day today to spend doing some paintings or something, but I've just been too wiped out to do anything. You know, as my sleep disorder, and that is so bad, my insomnia is so bad at night time at the moment, I've actually considered the possibility of, because I'm awake anyway, maybe recording some videos in the middle of the night, just rambling on about stuff, because the problem with my insomnia is my mind just won't shut down, constantly wanders, and I'm constantly thinking about really not important things, like I tend to have almost a discussion with myself about things like how could a time travel device actually work, actually function with the limited amount of science. And I never took science any further than GCSE, so my knowledge is not great, but I have tried to keep up with it because I do enjoy science. And I have, debated myself, how does our concept of time work? I've fathomed out the reasoning behind why we have a 24-hour clock in our day, why it's 24 hours in the day and not, say, 20 hours or 10 hours or 100 hours or something like that, or why 24 was a specific one that was picked. And yeah, I end up just basically middle of the night sitting there wondering these things, just not able to shut my brain off. And it's really annoying because, all I want to do is sleep. And the most annoying thing is when I'm getting ready for bed, getting close to midnight, I've been watching TV or a film or reading a book or something. I'm nice and relaxed, I'm tired, my eyes are just starting to do this, and I think, okay, I'm going to bed now. Go get ready for bed, get washed, blah blah, remove makeup, blah, all of that sort of stuff. Get into bed. The instant my head hits the pillow, bing, my mind is awake and it will not shut up. And it's just fucking getting on my nerves recently. So that's why I thought I'll make a video and see if anyone else out there has a similar problem or same problems, and what do they do to help them sleep. You know, I've tried listening to music. I've tried the white noise things that you're supposed to listen to. I've got apps on my iPod that are supposed to all help you get to sleep. Tried meditation. So far, nothing really shuts my brain up. It just keeps going. I seem to have lost the ability to actually switch off. And I don't know why, and I don't know how to get it back, so yeah. But I suppose it's something I'm going to have to keep living with, you know, day to day. I don't know. But yeah, so I'd like to know if anyone else out there has a similar sleep problem or any sort of sleep problem, and how they actually deal with their sleep problems. How do they get themselves to sleep? If it's 3 in the morning, you've been trying to sleep for 3 hours and nothing is working, what do you actually do to get off to sleep, you know? It'd be just nice to have something new to try for once, because I feel like I've tried everything now and nothing but sleep tablets works, and then sleep tablets just wipe me out for the next day because I'm, like I say, so tired I just can't do anything. Like today I had a sleep tablet last night, fell asleep and couldn't get up till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and didn't feel refreshed or any better than I would do if I even didn't have a sleeping tablet. So sometimes I don't even know what the point of having them is. But there you go. So yeah, if there's anyone else out there that has any idea of how to help me, that'd be great, you know. Alright. Yeah, so yeah, if anyone else knows of any tips or anything, just leave them down in the comments section, and you know, I'll have a go at them. Okay, see you next time.